Hello.
Hello.
How's everyone doing? I think we're on. How do we sound? Is it all good?
You're sounding quiet, even here, sitting next to you. You're
I'm
sounding
always quiet.
There you go. That's better. Project your voice. Hey, you guys, going? I've not been on here for a while, actually.
No, even for me, it's been 2 weeks.
I think is this my? It's not my first one this year, is it? It
I
might
think
be.
we did the first one of the year, maybe.
Did you? Okay. So, I think what we're going to do this evening, you've given a big clue as to what the screen is showing. We are going to go into covering some mastery challenges. We're going to go into Laguna Iquitos. Last time we were here on Laguna Iquitos, me and Stephen, all you could catch were pacu, if I remember rightly. Yeah. That's not going to get you very far tonight. But
one of the challenges is 15 of them. But
at night, though.
Yeah.
At night.
We'll fish at night and see how we go.
So why don't you click into the tier 2 of Laguna Iquitos? There you go. Smooth that, wasn't it? It's almost like you didn't do anything. And so what we're looking to do is jungle cats, which is catch 15 red-tailed catfish. The Amazonian, which is catch 20 fish after getting a perfect strike, and you've already done 2 of those.
Yes.
I can see there. The dark bite, which is 15 black pacu at night. And Jungle Giants catch 5 arapaima. Now, for you guys that aren't sure about what we're talking about, hopefully most of you do, we have this mastery challenge system in game, where we give you a series of challenges like these that you can see on the screen now. Tier 1 we've completed previously. Tier 1 is obviously slightly easier, Tier 2 gets harder, and you get rewarded exclusive items that you can't get through the tackle shop. So, for example, we completed Tier 1 and we got awarded a waft bucket hat, which you can now wear with pride, that you can only wear because you've completed the tier challenges. So, to enter into the Master Challenges, you need to be signed up and logged into Dovetail Live, don't you?
Yes.
You need to create a Dovetail Live account. It's really straightforward. You get a prompt at the start of each time you load up the game, unless you've asked to ignore it, but each time you play the game you should get a prompt to sign into Dovetail Live if you haven't signed in automatically, or you can do it through the website. Correct?
Website for tracking, you need to be logged in game.
Yeah, but but if you haven't created an account and you're in the game, you can go into the website, create an account, and then make sure you're logged in the game. You can do it through the settings, and the game will start tracking what you're doing against the mastery. And also on Dovetail Live, there's a whole load of other things there. It's got your stats about how how many fish you've caught on different lakes, how many species of fish, all things like that. Really interesting stats to have a look at. And yeah, like I say, it's a great chance to unlock rewards that you can't get in any other way. So, with that being said, are we going to go for it?
Yes.
And also, while we're going through the screens there, you can see that Dovetail Live sits in the main menu, and you can click in there to check on your progress. And that's also where articles, real world articles that we've been posting, live as well. So that's where you'll find it. And Stephen is going to go into Laguna Iquitos. What are you going to go for?
I think Beast Box should do it.
The Beast Box.
Yes.
So while this is going, let's have a look, see what people are saying to us. Darth Badger says hi, and so does Scooby Hayes. So hello to you guys. Outdoors with Elijah says, on that lake I can only catch wolffish. Do you know why? What's your setup, Elijah? Let us know what your go-to setup is if you're trying different things, and we can try and help. So Stephen is
yeah, that is the right box. Cool.
Stephen is being controversial, and he's going to try and catch them from the land rather than on a boat or on a canoe.
Yes.
Controversial, but good.
I figured can get 3 rods out, get a variety of baits out, and try and get as much in as possible.
You're hedging your bets.
Yes.
But that's a cool thing about Laguna Iquitos. You can fish it on a boat, you can fish it on a kayak, and there's only certain areas that can be accessible by the kayaks. It's too narrow for the boats. And you can also fish from the land like we are here, and you can fish carp style if you like, with 3 rods set up, looking to catch the really big fish. So let's see how Stephen gets on. While he's getting his rods out, we can give you an update on the Dovetail Fishing League for this month, can't we?
Yes.
So you post updates every Monday.
Yep.
On across our social media with what the competitions for this week are, what the latest standings are as well. And we can say that on Xbox One, the week 2 winner of the Big Bass Tour was SSR Coog. But the season leader at the moment is Philly Bass 1965. And second place is SSR Coog after his win this week. And third place is, I've got to try and say this right, I get it wrong every time, Wixie Spy 442. So congratulations to you guys. It's pretty tight though, isn't it? There's a couple of weeks to go, and there's by no means anyone nailed on to win it yet. So keep going, guys. And Stephen's into a fish straight away.
Yes.
What are you thinking?
This
This is a spinning rod then.
Yeah, we're using a bait caster.
Yep.
Can't really tell what it is at the moment.
Yeah, lure rod, I should say, rather than spinning rod.
I've not seen it yet, but it's night time, so it'll be hard to see.
So it's night time. So what you're hoping for is either a black pacu at night. Was it a perfect strike?
Yes.
So you can knock off a perfect strike as well, hopefully, or you take an arapaima.
Yeah.
Oh, red-tailed catfish. They're all applicable at this stage, aren't they?
Yeah.
The main one is that if you land this, you've definitely got a fish with a perfect strike.
It is an arapaima. I can see.
Oh, so this could take you a little while. So while you're playing this with kid gloves, we'll keep going through. And the Big Bass Tour on PlayStation 4. The winner of week 2 was Philly Bass 1965. So he is leading on Xbox One, and he's won PlayStation 4, and he is the season leader on PlayStation 4 as well. So Philly Bass is the man to beat across consoles.
Currently achieving his goal of he wants to be Bass Angler of the month on both the platforms at once. So.
He's on his way. So you guys need to step up here and take him on. Cordus 04 is in second place, and Toka Kato is in third place on PlayStation 4. And on Steam, because obviously this fish is still quite a way out and we can't see it yet. On the Big Bass Tour, the week 2 winner is a series of numbers, but it's 848233305. The season leader is Milking Bad. Second place is DJ Pablo 73, and third place is Wild Bill. So our winner looks like maybe a new player who's come in and taken on the competition and won straight away, but isn't ranking in the top 3 so far. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, potentially. I don't really recognise that name from Steam, like in our regulars. So
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, interesting. So, how are you getting on? Oh, he's taking you to the right-hand side of the swim now. I like you've got the tension higher than most people, so you're giving it as much pressure as you can. So that's good.
Yeah, using kind of the rod resistance movement to bring it in closer sooner.
So I'll just go back to this quickly while things are coming in. So Elijah said, my setup is a Smithwick Devil House, Christie Critter and Jenkelistic swim baits is what he's catching the wolffish on. So without giving away too many trade secrets, what have you hooked into with this arapaima, for example?
This is the 8-inch spoon, the gizzard. Recommend that for kind of the bigger of the predators.
Yep. The catfish will take live baits as well, won't they?
Yes.
Sorry, not live baits, dead baits, sorry.
Yeah.
It's like mackerel heads and things like that as well. So you can mix it up like that, Elijah. And also, the fish move around our lakes. The lakes are actually stocked with the fish, if that makes sense. But, try different spots as well. There's lots of nooks and crannies to go down to try different things. So make sure you're not always fishing from the same spot.
If you're fishing from land in particular, the arapaima, redtails and pacu will all take like a boilie setup.
Okay.
So if you wanted to get away from the peacock bass and the giant wolfish, and you're fishing multiple rods, you could set one of them out. And
Yeah, they're using natural baits rather than lures and spoons and whatnot. So we just saw the arapaima then, so it's getting close. So let's see what happens now. You got it down to. Oh no, he's got the ump with you now, and he's
Gone on
going
a
off
run
again.
again.
He's gone on a run. So let's go through very quickly while you do this the Carp Championship on Xbox One. So the week 2 winner was Big Timer Jay. I'm sure you're with us this evening, Big Timer Jay. So congratulations, and you are the season leader as well. Second place is Scooby Hayes. Come on, you guys, you're battling it out together.
Usual suspects.
Yeah. And third place is Closely 101. So that is Carp Championship on Xbox One. And on PlayStation 4, the week 2 winner was Toka Kato. And the season leader is Toka Kato. So he's third place on the bass, and he's leading the carp. And second place is NAFE 1981, and third place is Stu Main. So congratulations to you guys. Stephen, he's taken you for a right run there. You had him down to 8 yards at one point. I look back up and he's 64. On Steam, the Carp Championship week 2 winner was Toxic UK. The season leader is Milking Bad, just holding on to from Toxic UK, who obviously is caught up after that win. And third place is DJ Pablo 73. So he's in second on the Big Bass, and he is third on the Carp Championship. So congratulations to you. And that is perfect timing, because this arapaima looks ready.
Nearly.
Nearly ready. We've got the net symbol, so he should be ready. Bring him in, Stephen. Give him a little pull towards you. Come on. He's teasing you. He's gone into shallow water now. That's it. There we go. So, a lovely arapaima. Our anglers are brave. I don't think I'd stand in the water, in the Amazon like that. But fair play to him. So wow, a 347 pound 12 ounce arapaima, absolutely huge.
Good start.
Great start. What line are you using?
That was £80.
Yeah, so you need strong, heavy line for that.
I think my other two are on £50.
So what you'll see there then and we'll look at the challenges at the end, because it should update as we go, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
You'll find that you've now got your number 3 out of 20 for the perfect strike, because you started with 2, and you'll have one of the 5 arapaima that you need.
Yes.
So good work. Let's have a look at what happens here. What are you going to do with the other 2 rods? Because they're not doing a lot at the moment, are they?
They're both out there.
You're just going to let them do their thing?
Yeah. We'll recast them and change the line, because £50 not quite enough.
So while you're playing around with your line, actually let's have a look and see what you do here. So you've gone for the £80 G braid.
Yep.
And a size 2 hook and a monster red boilie.
Yes.
So that is, you're looking for the
that's more aimed at the pacu.
at the pacus, yeah.
And then for arapaima, red tails, got the dead bait.
Yep.
And then the lures will kind of cover everything else.
Okay, including arapaima again,
Yeah.
as we've just found out. So cool, excellent.
Have I got a 5-inch spoon? It might be slightly better.
Slightly smaller to avoid the big arapaima.
I did have the gold. There, we got that one, super shad. Alright, now I'm set.
Right, let's see how you go. So you're going to cast these 2 rods back out onto the spot. There goes your dead bait. Very nice. And this is your boilie going out, yeah?
Yes.
Excellent. And is number 2 off already?
Yes.
Wow, you must have dropped it literally on a fish's head. Good skills. So let's see what this brings. So you're at 66 yards at the moment.
Yeah.
Crank the tension up, because you've got £80 line, you can be quite strong with it.
Is one moving? No.
No, not yet.
Catch a fish on
Yeah,
10 line.
Scooby Hayes, we're only here for an hour, Scooby Hayes, that'll take a little while.
Trying to catch more than one fish this stream.
So it's coming in okay, isn't it? I don't think it's a big fish, is it? I think this could be a pacu.
No, because I wouldn't take the dead bait.
It shouldn't take a dead bait, should it?
That's a wolffish?
Is it a wolffish? You don't want a wolffish. What's a wolf?
count. Oh no, it won't count, will it?
It'll get you. Was it a perfect strike?
No, because it was the dead bait.
Oh, of course. That's not going to get you anything then on the mastery.
Did we cut it off?
Well, is it definitely a wolffish?
It looks like it.
Well, bully it then. See what happens.
Oh, in you get.
Taking up precious time. This is.
Mm.
Yeah, that's a wolffish. Yeah, get rid of it. Not interested. Get it back out there. So there you go.
Big eel.
It's a big eel. It's a very big eel. Right. So those two are out, and now you can cast around with your lure again.
Yes.
So while you're doing that, jumping back into the Dovetail Fishing League, and we can go on to the match series where Big Timer J won the match series as well. Congratulations, Big Timer J. And he is our season leader. And in second place again is Scooby Hayes. Come on, Scooby, you got to catch him up on one of them. And third place is Bobsin Free. So congratulations to you guys on Xbox One. PlayStation 4, our match series winner was Toka Kato. So he is loving our Dovetail Fishing League. So he won the carp, he won the match, and he's placing third overall on the big bass. Our season leader.
Got an arapaima coming to say hi.
Is there one coming close? Is there?
Look at him.
Oh, there he is. Oh yeah, look, he's really teasing you. Can you drop one on it? Can you drop that on him? Oh look, side cast. Could be an underarm cast.
No,
Oh yeah, that's all right. Just bring it back slowly and see if it makes him want to cast beyond him. Oh, he's gone into slightly deeper water now. Is he still there?
Not sure.
I think you've gone beyond him, haven't you?
Yeah.
Don't think he's interested.
We could. Oh no, he is there.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone towards the house now. He's going home. Look.
Yeah, if we chuck the dead bait over there.
Nice. See what he does to that.
Bring it back slightly.
So that's something, again, I expect a lot of people don't necessarily do. If you see a showing fish, different casting styles, underarm cast, side cast, trying different things to try and, sight fishing basically. If you see the fish, drop a lure on it, drop a bait on it, see what happens. So you're gonna go both ways. You're gonna put the lure in there as well. This is the beauty of a computer game, because now I'll be going, oh my god, tangled lines everywhere, but not in a computer game. So you can do that. And 2 has gone off.
As Des said in the video the other day, we kind of gamify some of the more annoying...
exactly, the annoying issues. I know all about tangles and all my line being tangled. So that is the arapaima.
Yes.
So there you go, guys. That is a great example of how to catch a showing fish. Now Stephen's just got to land it. So again, this will get you your catch 5 arapaima, because it can't be a perfect strike because it's a live bait.
No.
Or a dead bait. So cool. So while you're trying to play that, I'm sure that's going to take line off you and take you to about 40-50 yards in no time. The match series winner on Steam was Milking Bad, and he is our season leader. So he's leading the big bass and the carp and the match. And second place was Toxic UK, and third place currently is DJ Pablo. So those are the top 3 for the carp and the match. So that's really cool.
Ow.
Don't bash your elbow. Wait. So yeah, there you go. 67, 68 yards already. He's taking you on a run there.
We do have to say a big thank you to everyone on Xbox, like through Game Pass or just through Xbox. There's over 1,500 players on the bass last week and over 1,000 on carp.
That's brilliant.
So that's what we like to see. A lot of competition, a lot of people getting involved.
Game Pass has really helped on Xbox One, hasn't it? Getting new people into it, and hopefully, Big Timer J, Scooby Hayes, you guys will be having some big competition soon. So we got the Predator. The last one to go through is the Predator Challenge, and the week 2 winner on Xbox One was, I'm never going to get this right, Elasino.
That's a new name. I've not seen it before.
New name, and so Elasino 191 AIM, and they are also the season leader now, with Scooby Hayes in second place. So Scooby, you're consistent. You're second on 3 of the 4 tours.
Scooby could actually be in a good position for Anger of the Month
just by being second all the time. And season third place is Dazza B05. And so that means the global standings on Xbox One, which is a culmination of all 4. Is that how you work out your global?
Yeah, that's the 4 series put together.
The 4 series put together means that our leader is Big Timer J, our second place is Scooby Hayes, and our third place is our Predator leader, Elasino 191 AIM. I'm really sorry if I'm saying that wrong. So White Hammer's come in and showing us some love, so thank you very much for that, White Hammer. We appreciate how much you're enjoying the game, and we hope you continue to enjoy it. So Darth Badger, according to that person in the last stream, no one's interested in Game Pass. I wasn't on the last stream, so I don't know what was said, Darth Badger, but I think a lot of people are interested. Did you lose the fish?
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
What? You got to concentrate. Come on, we want to show people how you unlock a mastery. Sorry, people. Stephen's let us down there. Outdoors with Elijah says, what boiler are you using? You've got a Monster Red on there, haven't you? A Baitworks Monster Red boiler, Elijah. It's a sort of a fruity type bait, like a boilie. So hopefully that deters the out-and-out predators. Right. Predator Challenge on PlayStation 4. So the Predator winner on PlayStation 4 was Toka Kato. So again, he is the Big Timer J of Xbox One. He's won Carp, Match and Predator. He's the season leader. Second place is NAFE 1981. And third place at the moment is Harry Stankfoot. Which means the global standings are, no surprise, Toka Kato. NAFE 1981 is second, and third place is Harry Stankfoot. So, congratulations to you guys. Yeah, I'm just seeing actually Harry Stankfoot is your match leader at the moment. Toka Kato's second, but he won the last week. So he's doing really well. And then on Steam, our Predator Challenge winner is Milking Bad. So he is also the season leader. So he is the season leader on all 4 tours. Season second place is DJ Pablo 73. So he is second, third, and second on the 4 tours. And third place is Undead Frog for the Predators on Steam, which means the global standings, no surprise, Milking Bad is leading, and I expect he's leading comfortably if he's leading all 4 tours. DJ Pablo is second, and Toxic UK, who won the Carp Championship this week and is second place on 2 of the tours, is third overall. So congratulations to all of you. Thank you very much for taking part in the Dovetail Fishing League. It's a great competition to have amongst yourselves, amongst your peers. So if you're watching this and you don't play it too much, get involved. It is addictive. You've got the lifetime leaderboards on there which show you how you're getting on, how you're ranking. Stephen works out final rankings and awards points and maintains the league and posts that every Monday. So yeah, check it out. There's some great prizes on offer as well. So there we go. Metal Guru, every week all my rods and tackle resets itself to default settings. Please fix. Thank you. Metal Guru, what platform is that on, please? And we will have a look. And Big Timer J is saying, I've had that too, so I'm presuming with an up arrow, so I'm presuming you're agreeing with Metal Guru. So Big Timer J, I know you're an Xbox One player. Metal Guru, can you confirm if you are Xbox One or are you on a different platform? And we can look into that for you, for all of you that's experiencing that. Musaka H, any future new fisheries in development? All perfect strike, Stephen.
Yes.
This will tick a few boxes if you land it. Big news coming soon, Musaka. Nothing to say at the moment, but lots of news will be coming soon.
That's a
wolffish. Are you going to take the perfect strike though?
Oh yeah.
You can take
This
the
time
perfect
it counts.
strike. Yes. So Golden Arrow Outdoors says he's going to buy this map later today. Golden Arrow, that's great news. Thank you. Any tips on what baits and spots to use? The great thing about this lake, Golden Arrow, and I know what Stephen's doing here, but I'll get him to move around on the lake a little bit in due course. It's got lots of arms coming off it, like you can imagine in the Amazon, and there's areas you can fly along on in your boats, in your bass boats. There's canoes available on this lake where you can go down nooks and crannies in canoes that the boats can't get down. And then you've got this area here, and there's another area on the lake as well, isn't there?
So there's 3 spawn points like along this section where you can all fish from a peg, have the 3 rods out at once.
Yep, so you can fish from the land as well. So the short answer, Golden Arrow, which doesn't necessarily help you at all, is there are loads and loads of options. If you're fishing from land, like Stephen is here, where he's trying to hedge his bets, you can have one rod with a lure where you can try and target the really big predators, and then you can have some boilies and dead baits that go out that maybe avoid some of the species. There's lots of unique species in this lake. So you've got the wolffish, which you would have seen if you've been on the stream so far, and you've got the peacock bass, which is a big and much prettier version of the largemouth and smallmouth. They get over 20 pounds. They fight like mad. They jump out of the water. Stunning fish as well. Unique to this lake as well. So you get two species of fish that are unique to this lake. You get boats, kayaks, fishing from land, loads of options, loads of things to explore. It's probably my favourite lake. I really hope you enjoy it. And Metal Guru says he loves Talon fishery. I've got a soft spot for Talon fishery.
Very nice.
It's a really nice, 4 lakes in one, like a match course lake feel to it, and yeah. So a few guys are saying Metal Guru has said he is on Xbox One, so thank you for that, and obviously Big Timer, yeah, we know. And someone else has come in saying he's experienced this on Xbox. So #blame Des.
Yeah.
We will bring this up with Des, and we will find out what's going on, and we will get back to you on that.
I've spoken to Jay about that one before, and what I thought it could be didn't seem to be. So
we are aware, and we are looking into it, and we'll keep investigating for you. Exactly, Big Timer Jay. Blame Des. Scooby Hayes, stop it. So you're in again.
yes, perfect strike.
Perfect strike. Not sure what it is.
Not yet.
So you caught the last one, didn't you?
Yep.
So that's another fish for a perfect strike.
4 or 5 for that now.
4 because you lost one.
That wouldn't have been a strike.
Oh, that was a strike. No, but so you're on 4. This will take you to 5, and all depending on what else. I'm going to set you a challenge in a minute. We're halfway through the stream.
Already doing the challenge.
No, I'm going to set you a challenge within the challenge.
That's the narrow it looks like.
I want people to see different aspects of this lake, so I want you to go to a different spot, and you can fish from land from a different spot if you want, or you can go and fish from a kayak or a boat.
Okay.
And
Blame Simon.
I don't think you're going to get 15 paku at night, so I want you to fish during the day.
Okay.
Blame Simon. What's Blame Simon? Oh, Blame Simon last week making his debut. Bless him.
I was surprised to find out that was the first time Simon had been on any Dovetail streams.
Okay.
So.
Simon's been here for ages.
Mm.
So yeah,
He was welcomed into the stream.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. He certainly enjoyed it, and he's up for doing another one. So you're obviously quite gentle with him. So Metal Guru, thank you for the love. We appreciate that. Alan Brown, I have a problem with the lake in Thailand. I entered the online tournament, but I didn't catch anything in the hour sessions. Alan, are you saying you didn't get any bites at all in the whole hour, or are you saying that it didn't record the fish that you caught? And also, what platform are you playing on, please? And we will try and help you. Golden Arrow says you should look into making a lake especially for bow fishing. Little bit controversial, bow fishing, in terms of our age rating and what bow fishing does essentially, and also obviously it's a brand new style of fishing with brand new animations and whatnot, so that's something for the future if we cover bow fishing. Whitehammer, thank you for reporting that issue. Stephen, is that something you're aware of?
Do you mean when you load up Laguna with light clouds, it goes away?
Yeah. Is it multiplayer in general? Is it a specific map? Is it this map that we're playing now? If you, as much info you can give us as possible. Yorkshire Sofa Surfer, how's the fishing going? It's going okay. Stephen has got one stuck in the reeds at the moment, but we're doing well. So Whitehammer says, oh, okay, he's come back and he said that's on Lake Williams. So we'll look into that for you. I think it's a new issue for us there, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Stephen's making a note now. Don't lose the fish while you're doing it. Alan didn't get a bite at all, and he's on PlayStation 4. No bites in an hour on the online tournament is unusual, Alan. Did you literally cast and wait, or were you trying different spots or different setups? If you could let us know that would be great.
Which of the series was it on?
On the online tournament.
Yeah, was it Predator or Carp or...
You set the tournaments. Which one was on
I can't
Gilliam's
remember.
this week?
I can't remember what I did yesterday, let alone 2 weeks ago.
Come on, Stephen, let's get this fish in.
It's a low energy moment. Bring it in.
Yeah, make the most of it. That's Narapima, isn't it?
Yeah. No, don't get energy.
He's seen you.
Oh,
Can I just say as well, guys, thank God that Stephen isn't using the pumpkin head tonight. We've all seen enough of the pumpkin head.
It has been retired for now.
It has, yeah.
As much as I wanted to keep it, it's time to move on.
You were told no, I'm afraid. You lost that one. So Yorkshire Sofa Surfer, thank you very much. We appreciate that. I'm glad you appreciate it as an angler yourself. We try to make it as realistic as possible. Let's go. He loves going back into that corner, doesn't it?
Yeah. Can you do that with...
He's laughing. Steve's laughing at Darth Badger's comment there.
Yeah.
He almost forgot to say his name. Hey.
I was looking at Iceman Steamer's comment of a DLC with an age rating different to the core game. I don't know if you can, if it's possible to do that. Because of the way the kind of rating works per game, it'd be a bit weird. I think it would then apply to the whole product.
Nice fish, Stephen.
£300.
Oh, just small compared to the last one.
It's a baby.
Yeah, just a baby. Right, so come out of that lake, come out of the session for us. And then what we can do as well is look at how your mastery has been updated and how it's tracking. So we go into there, and hopefully the technology works. Setting ourselves up for a fall here.
3 rules in life, isn't it? Don't work with animals, kids, or technology.
Exactly.
Yay!
So there we go. So we're up to 6 on the Amazonian now. 2 Arapaima. Still 0 for the other 2. But you can see how that's tracking our progress all the time. So what we're going to do now is go back into Laguna Iquitos. We're going to give up on the catching the fish at night. We're going to go to a different section. I'll leave it up to Stephen if he wants to fish from land or on the kayak or on the boat.
We used the Jackson.
We're going to use the Jackson big rig, yeah? Okay. So for you guys that aren't familiar with this lake, we'll show you the versatility of it now. We'll go and do a different section in a kayak. I've been calling it canoes earlier, haven't I? It's kayaks.
I only recently found out the difference between kayaks and canoes. And as is the way. I've forgotten what that difference is.
So Whitehammer's saying he's had a power issue with the Xbox. That might be it, but we'll look into it for you as well. Robert D, been on the carp tournament on Bestie and seen an issue there that we'll look into. Is that a known issue, Stephen, or is that something? I'll just point it out. Excuse me, people. It's that one there.
Not that I've seen.
Okay, we'll. So George Bond says, hi, what about swing tip in? George, elaborate on what you mean by swing tip in for us there. Have you seen Des about the comp idea, Stephen, says Scooby Hayes?
I've not spoken to him about it yet.
Des hasn't been in this week yet, has he? Blame Des, he's slacking time off.
They're in like I've got a document thing where I put all the kind of tournament plan things, so it has each week's tournaments by tour and all that. So it's in there for Des to have a look at. It's just he's not in to have a look at the moment.
So Scooby's helping Yorkshire Sofa Surfer out with the spodding, and yeah, Scooby's right, it does work. It puts a food source into the area. Obviously, you don't have to reload the spot or anything like that in the game, because that would, it's animations and weird gameplay. So we just basically tell you that you've filled your spot up correctly each time it's full and it's going out there successfully. It's just up to you to try and hit the same spot every time, and you can clip your line. I think a lot of people forget that you can clip your line, and is it the yellow button Y on Xbox and triangle on PlayStation?
Yeah, Y Xbox, triangle PlayStation, and L on keyboard.
So you can clip your line to hit the same spot every time once you've found the spot on your spod rod. Hopefully that helps. Any plans for release pre-order for purchase? No pre-order plans at the moment for anything.
I think it means the pre-order items.
Oh, I see what you mean. So no,
they were limited time.
They were limited time, so no, they won't be coming into the game itself as such. So George wants to do some ledgering with a swing tip. I understand what you're saying now, George. Thank you. Yeah, that is something we can look at. We need to expand the carp and coarse fishing options. That's on a list, absolutely, to do some ledgering. Be nice to have your rod like
that's not what I want.
In line with the bank rather than pointing out and watching your rod tip bend right round. That would be cool. Sea fishing in the future, yeah, that's something we'd love to get to in the future, but it'd be its own thing. I would have thought, or like a brand new game, and so that's something that's not going to be very soon. But we basically want to make every style of fishing eventually, so you can go fly fishing, sea fishing. I know it's kind of sea, but you know what I mean by predator. What's the word I'm looking for? Like when you go shark fishing, that's sport fishing. That kind of, we want to do everything eventually. So there we go. Perfect strike, Stephen. So that's going to be another one off of the 20 that you need. Don't think this is going to be an arapaima, is it?
No,
it's a wolffish. Too many wolffish in this lake. So I hope that helps you guys answer some of those questions. So while we've been talking, obviously Stephen's gone out in the kayak and he's gone and found a spot that he's happy with. And you can see this part of the lake, completely different environment to what we were on before. And this is the beauty of the lake. Okay, we're in the day, so it's lit differently, but much more narrow. Can't fish from the bank, obviously, here. Couldn't get down this bit with a boat either. So narrow channels, loads of variety in this lake. So let's see how you go, Stephen. See if you land this for us. New boat for sea fishing, a beam trawler. Yeah, that'd be pretty wild. And Metal Guru enjoys our train games as well. It's great to hear, Metal Guru. I've got to admit, I'm in awe of the train games, but I don't really understand them at the level of detail. But that is simulation at its best, I think.
I used to be somewhat familiar with them.
Whitehammer says about the kayak moving, if you caught big fish on there and you're playing big fish, absolutely. Getting drift and current into the games in general we want to get as well anyway, so so you're not staying still, and then with the boats as well, that'd be a great use to then have like shallow water anchors to be able to stay in your spot and things like that. So something we're looking to do in the future. Elijah's still only catching wolffish. Elijah, I don't know what to suggest, because we're showing that there's other fish in there, and you're being plagued by them. Maybe could try a completely different setup and go to a completely new part of the lake and see how you get on. But there's no rhyme or reason as to why you're only catching wolffish. It sometimes happens. When we streamed last time, me and Stephen, we streamed in this lake, all Stephen could catch were pacu from different spots in the lake and from land. We haven't had one in this session.
I was actually just trying to catch peacock bass and wolffish that time. So
it does happen. You keep finding shoals of wolffish, unfortunately. PVA bags and method feeders. Lots of different ways of presenting rigs and baits that we can do as well. Is there a move to be able to use a free rod setup on the boats? We would love, and we're looking at doing a kind of a carp boat, like a floating pontoon type thing maybe, or something like that, where you can use free rods on a boat for the big lakes which have carp and that in it. So that's something that we're certainly looking into. So Yorkshire's Sofa Surf says he's a carp and coarse fisherman in real life. So am I. I wouldn't say I'm a coarse fisherman. I'm just a carp angler that doesn't get to go anywhere near as he wants, and I'm a very part-time bass angler if I ever have to go to the US. But basically, they set everything up for me and I'll cast it out.
It worked. You got the £8. Largemouth when you went to.
What's that, sorry?
When you went out with Scott and got the £8.
I had an £8 7 ounce. I think it's 7 ounce largemouth bass, and then I had a 4.5 pound smallmouth, which people tell me is a significant size smallmouth as well. So I was very pleased with that.
You ask some bass anglers, and they'll be like, "That's the fish of a lifetime."
Yeah.
Darren just goes once or twice and does it.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to say it was all my doing, but I did have like one of the best bass anglers in the world helping me. So, Big Time Jay, why are we getting the same temperatures as each other in online tournaments?
Oh, when?
When are we all getting? So when?
I need to play with the tournaments and see. I don't want to put that straight into the live facing tournaments in case it crashes things or causes issues. I need to try it on a different build first, and then once I'm confident with it, then I'll be doing it for every tournament. Another perfect strike.
So that's good. It's good to see you guys saying that you're anglers in real life. That's brilliant, and hopefully you're enjoying playing the game as an angler in real life. That's really important to us. Obviously we try and pride ourselves on making a realistic fishing game. So Yorkshire Sofa Surfer and George, obviously it's show season in the UK. Are you guys going to any of the shows at all? I went out to Carpswalla 3 weeks ago. It's Northern Angling show this week, and we're not there. I'm umming and ahhing about going on the Saturday, but I don't think I will do, being down in Kent. But the big one, Stoneleigh, is definitely a possibility, and the big one, Farnborough, I'll be at as well, absolutely. So it'd be cool if any of you guys are going to be at any of the shows. If you are, let us know. That'd be great.
It'd be cool to meet people from the stream at these kind of events.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to be exhibiting at any of these shows this year. But we're going to meet our partners, and obviously to meet potentially new partners as well. Lots going on behind the scenes. Really excited to tell you when we can. Hopefully you'll be pleased with what we've been doing. So
it's part of why
it's exciting.
The streams are now every 2 weeks. Just everyone's so busy. Just kind of that extra hour a week is very useful.
Definitely. So there's a challenge for you, Stephen. Look at the bottom comment.
Oof.
Can you demonstrate a proper twitch technique?
I can give it a try.
Come on then. Let's catch. Is this another wolf? This is
It
a
looks
pacu.
like a pacu.
We've got a pacu, but it doesn't count because it's not at night. But it's your perfect strike, though, isn't it?
Yes.
So Outdoors with Elijah. He's got a fishing YouTube channel. Elijah, put the link on here so that we and other people can see it and check it out.
Oh, he's on. He's on YouTube, so people on YouTube can look. You can just copy the name from the other channels into.
Okay, yeah, but we can't see that at the moment. So write it down first. Come on, Stephen. This is a pacu, not an arapaima. There we go.
I always say black packer are creepy just because of their teeth.
Look, the crazy guy's got in the water again. I didn't check. How deep's the water? He's floating with it, possibly. Nice fish there. Yeah, take that. So, come on then. Show us how to do a twitch.
Can the spoon do it? I should be able to. Oh, it's so far away. No, spoons are constant. So let's assume that's the same for that one, yeah. Alright, let me find a good twitchy one.
A rainbow special crankbait will twitch.
No, that's stuff and go.
Okay. Crawl.
Crystal crawl. Yeah. So for twitch you want to kind of.
You don't want to overstep it on the cast.
You don't want to do that. But yeah, when trying to do twitch,
now you're showing off.
You want to reel constantly, and then either with the analog stick or with the right trigger R2 button at kind of regular intervals be pressing that button. So I'm going to try it.
So yeah, see it is what it says. You're twitching the lure through the water, aren't you? So you can see each time you twitch, you've got the... I'm pointing, but you guys can't see. On the left-hand side of the screen, you've got the depth that the lure's sitting at. And when you twitch it, it just twitches up a little bit and holds its level rather than sinking, just to try and get the fish's attention and aggravate the fish. So you can let it sink a little bit and then give it a twitch. And it's something that seems very popular as well. It's something I was doing a lot with Chuck when I was fishing with him in the US. He was telling me 2 or 3 turns of the reel, twitch the rod, just gently twitch the rod, just almost with your thumb, just to give it a little twitch. And you're feeling for that. You're fishing just above the bottom of the like the lake bed, and you're just wanting to feel it jump off the lake bed. So it's quite interesting. Darth Badge is on form tonight. Ask Stephen to spend tackle points, that makes him twitch. So George goes to the show in Kettering. Which show's that, George, in Kettering? I'm not sure of is that... that's not Stoneleigh, is it? Because Stoneleigh is in Stoneleigh. So tell us what show that is, George. And I saw something else I need to comment on here. Yorkshire Sofa Surfer. I'm planning on streaming on Twitch in the future. I'm going to feature this quite often if possible. Okay. Hope it's okay to say that. Just love it. Yep, of course we love people, promoting the game for us. We want you guys to be our ambassadors as much as possible. It's massive help to us if you're promoting the game for us and telling everyone about it. We really appreciate that. So no problem with doing that at all. In fact, if anyone wants to do things like that and you want to wear like one of our caps that the character is wearing in the game at the moment, then send us a ticket on Kayako and we can arrange for that, can't we?
Yeah.
dovetailgames.kayako.com.
That's the one.
Stuff like that. So can you spin your character around, Stephen? So that cap there, the Fishing Simwell Pro Tour cap, we actually have those in the office. And if you want to be sitting there, I think Simon the trucker, as someone said earlier, he was wearing one in the stream last time, so check that out. And we can get some sent out to you. Big Timer J still wants a hat. Come on, Stephen. I think Big Timer J deserves one for everything that he's done.
Yeah, I'm not. But guarantee I've done it was when I was lifting the rod tip to.
Someone saying, what was that again? If you mean the cap, if you want to stream, if you want to go on Twitch and promote us, and you want a cap to do it with, then send us a ticket via Kayako, which is dovetailgames.kayako.com, and then within that you go to the fishing section.
Click submit a ticket, and then I think it has
fishing.
the departments. You choose Fish and Sim World.
Send a ticket in there, send us your details, and Stephen will look to get a ticket sent out to you. So, are we able to type while we go on here? Is that going to cause all sorts of issues?
Tab out and do it quick.
2 seconds, guys. We're going to just put the address now. There we go. We've done it. And now we're back in the game. So that's the address you need to click on, and we can't send hundreds of them because we don't have them, but you get in there quick and Stephen will get a cap out to you. So we've got just under 10 minutes to go. There you go, Big Timer. Jay has extended the link for us, even better. Big Timer, I should take you on as my community guy. Stephen, you're out the door. Big Timer Jay's in. Right then. So we've got 8 minutes left. What do you reckon you're going to catch in these final 8 minutes?
So soft plastics should be good for, say, peacock bass, and
I know it's not going to get you anything, but it'd be nice to see a peacock bass because they are unique to this lake.
you can get them on the perfect strike.
Yeah, you can try. Yeah, okay. Scooby Hayes, I like that. Come on then, Stephen. And is Elijah still with us? I'm worried that he's just sitting there watching us and got the game running on another screen, and he's like, another wolffish.
Yeah. I have failed in the Twitch challenge. So
What's that?
trying to get the Twitch retrieve.
Oh yeah, you haven't really mastered that for anyone at all, have you?
No.
You tried to demonstrate it, but yeah, epic fail.
Des is the best one for that.
Des is good at the Twitch, but he designed it, so he should be. So, as you guys probably know by now as well, we are bi-weekly now on the streams at the moment rather than every week because we've got so much going on in the background, so much to tell you as soon as we can. So for the moment we're just going bi-weekly with this. So we'll be back in a couple of weeks' time. We're not sure who it's going to be yet. We've got a few different options. Might mix up another new person maybe. We'll see if we get someone else in. And we've got some really cool ideas for that one, haven't we? We've got some...
Do we tell what?
We're not going to say anything, but basically we are going to challenge ourselves on how well we know the game and what we can do with the game, which basically the equivalent of doing it blindfolded, if that makes sense.
Yeah, they're definitely going to need headphones for their challenge.
Yeah, we'll be relying on
Audio
vibrations and audio cues. That's all. We'll leave it at that. That should be a really good one to watch. Can we catch fish in there whilst, doing it with one arm tied behind our back almost? So yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be an interesting challenge, and we're coming up with some cool ideas for streams in future as well.
So Yorkshire Surf says, what's the idea of the writing changing colour? I don't understand that, to be honest.
Oh, the retrieval writing.
Oh, right, okay. So if it's green, it's a bit like a traffic light system. Green means that you are performing the action as well as you can. You are retrieving, if it's a constant, you are retrieving constantly perfectly, if that makes sense. If it goes amber, room for improvement. And if it's red, you're not really retrieving the lure correctly with the action that you're trying to, in the way that you're trying to retrieve it. And all of those reduce your chance of bite. So if everything's green, you've got an increased chance of getting a bite and an increased chance of getting a perfect strike. If it's amber, you've got less of a chance, and if it's red, you've got less of a chance further, if that makes sense. So basically you want to be seeing green in the way that you're trying to retrieve. So a constant is what it says. Yeah, they're all pretty self-explanatory on the retrieval techniques, and you want to be performing them to the best of its ability, so the lure is behaving as naturally as possible in the water and more likely to get you a strike. That is why it changed colour. So you can see at the moment it's green for a constant, and now it's gone amber because Stephen stopped for a little while, now it's gone red. But now it's recognised that you're going to a constant slow or a stop and go slow, and it really likes the way that you're doing that. And if Stephen was just to hold down the retrieve button, it'll go back to a constant because it recognises that you are just retrieving constantly, and that will go green again as well. So that is how that is what the colours are doing. And you can see the circle around the lure icon in the lake is also the colour of what you're doing as well. So it's a visual and a visual indication of how well you're retrieving the lure.
Oh, we've got another arapaima on. I just saw someone asking about how to do stop and go. That's what I was just trying to do there. My way of doing it is generally hold the retrieve for 3 seconds, let it go for 2 to 3 seconds, and then retrieve again for 3 seconds, and then that'll bring up the stop and go. Yeah,
it is what it says basically. You hold it down and retrieve it. Imagine if you were reeling in real life. It's like 5 turns of the reel, stop, sort of almost count to 5, count to 10, another 5 turns of the reel, and that is your stop and go.
Stop and go is a good one because it kind of increases how long your lure is spending in the water.
Yeah, and you imagine it's like the lure, so it's sort of you retrieve it and it flutters through the water and it sinks down to the bottom, and then you retrieve it again. Yeah. So what's going on?
I'm just reading Scooby and Badger's conversation about Des and rehab and escaping.
Yeah, heavy weekend for Des. So this is going to be the last fish that we're going to finish with. And what do we think it's going to be, Stephen?
Did we see this one? I think it's an arapaima.
So Yorkshire Safe Surfer best lure for largemouth. There's loads of different ones, and I'm not trying to be vague. It's varied by lake. There's a little bit of an element of a challenge to discover it for yourself. Varies by lake, varies by conditions. If it's a bright sunny day, then you don't need to use such a bright lure. I think I'm right in saying, or have I got it the wrong way round?
Bright sunny day, minimal cloud cover, then you want like the shiny metallic ones.
Yeah.
If it's a bit kind of overcast grey or rainy, then you want the more vibrant colours. So, as an example, we got the chrome blue black rattle traps. They're really good for not much cloud, and something like the red crawfish is good in, or fire tiger is good in cloudy conditions.
Yeah. So it is a lot of it is going to be trial and error for you, thinking about the conditions you're fishing in as well. And Raleigh, there, just the last question that we'll take here. Stephen, best lure for peacock bass on this lake?
So I think that's a tough one. They like quite a few ones. Spoons are good.
Yeah.
Soft plastics, creatures and swim baits.
Just come out of that now for us. So there you go. So again, a bit of trial and error. What you would expect to a certain degree of the largemouth as well will work with the peacock. But if we go in, so obviously the aim of today was to show you about tier 2 challenges on Laguna. If you remember, if you joined us at the start, we had the only thing we had was two fish with a perfect strike. And now after playing this for just under an hour, we've got 10 of the 20 perfect strike fish. We've got 3 of 5 arapaima. We didn't catch any red-tailed catfish. We didn't really target them tonight, did you? No. And we haven't caught any pacu at night. So, but you can see what mastery does. It gives you a different way of playing the game in terms of, right, I can target certain tasks and then I'm going to get a reward. So if we unlock everything on tier 2, you can see a t-shirt. We're going to unlock an exclusive t-shirt. And again, I'll go back to tier 1. We've unlocked the bucket hat from Waft, which is an exclusive item, can only be unlocked through Mastery. So that's how Mastery works. That was Laguna Iquitos. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We'll be back in a couple of weeks' time, and we will see you then. So In the meantime, hit us up on social media. Any questions? We'll look into the issues that have been raised. Stephen will be answering some of them through social media. And take care. Thank you very much.
Bye everyone.
Cheers.
Bye.